everybody, you join me on a Sunday afternoon. I've had a bit of a late start today, had a lie-in and made myself a late breakfast slash brunch, I guess you'd call it, of fried tomatoes, kale and halloumi on toast. It was very good and definitely the sustenance I needed for today. You have joined me just as I am finishing getting ready for a gig, and take a good look at my hair because it's not going to stay this way very long because it's pouring with rain. So yeah, that's not really ideal since I have to unload all my gear into the venue I'm going into today, and I do want to stay looking fairly presentable because it's a very lovely venue that I'm going to today. It's a wedding venue called The Orchard, and my friend works there as a wedding coordinator, and she's booked us for the Christmas lunch that they're hosting today. I think there are about 60 plus guests attending, so it's a pretty big performance today. For those who don't know, by the way, I'm a jazz singer. I work with my uncle who is a professional accordionist, an electric accordionist, which is very unique and cool. We perform under the name PJ and Rose. You can follow us on our Instagram. I'll have it over here on the page, or on Facebook as well actually, at PJ and Rose Jazz for both. We do a lot of performances. We perform pretty much anywhere they want us, but weddings, restaurants, private functions like birthday parties and things like that. We've got 20 bookings over December, and this is our first Christmas event. It's the 2nd of December today, so we started early and we go all the way through till New Year's Eve now. That's our last performance in December, so yeah, very exciting, and I need to get a move on because I am taking my good sweet time today because I'm feeling like it's a leisurely Sunday and I don't have anywhere to be, but I absolutely do have somewhere to be. I'm just going to put on some red lipstick. I've been putting this off as the last thing because I've got a really sore bottom lip and I've been trying to moisturize it all day because it keeps splitting, which as a singer is not ideal. I'm hoping it won't dry my lips out too much. And by the way, this is the Glossier, I think it's a lip, I actually don't know what it is. It's like almost like a sheer lipstick and you can build it up, and it is in the colour Zip. So it's one of my favourites, absolute favourites, especially for gigs. I think it's really nice without being too ridiculously bold and red. And I'm just going to add these little gold snowflake huggy earrings. I bought these last December from Etsy and they didn't arrive till quite late in December, and I feel like I didn't get full use out of them. So this December I'm absolutely determined that I'll wear them all the time to make up for lost time. Here we go, ta-da! I've got some quite bright overhead lighting on, by the way, guys. I'm feeling like I look a little bit pale today. Never mind. Right, makeup back in the bag. Let me show you my outfit. I literally just bought this dress, so this will be the first time I'm actually wearing it to perform in. And I'm just dying over it because it has pockets. Oh, ladies, we all know how exciting that is. And just like that, I'm ready to leave for my gig. I've added this little red kind of trench style coat. It comes down to my knees. It's quite a long one. And this is from ASOS, as in their own brand of ASOS. And I think I got this a couple of Christmases ago, but I just love it. It makes me feel really, really festive when I arrive to gigs. However, it is not very warm. It's literally just for display, this coat, but I still love it. And then on the collar I have this little silver feather lapel pin that my friend Alice got me for my birthday a few years ago as well. Full disclosure, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to film today. I'm going to try get a little clip of us performing and attach it, but it is quite a long gig. I'm performing from 2 till 5, so by the time I get home I'm anticipating being quite knackered and potentially not picking up the camera again, but we'll see how it goes. You never know. But obviously I'm going to try and film throughout this week too, so let's take you along to my gig. Come on.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. The saints are from Satan's power and we've gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Morning everybody, it's now Monday and it's very dreary outside, so you'll have to excuse the dodgy overhead lighting. Do I look as tired as I feel this morning? I feel like I sound tired. My cat was on a mission last night. I don't know what she was doing, but she was scaling everything. She was using me as a springboard. She was zooming around the room. She was throwing her toy up in the air, which is a toy with bells, and it was very noisy. That was all a bit much in the night. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad she's a spry cat. Is that the right word? Spry? Who knows? I'm glad she's an energetic cat because she's technically a senior cat. She's 12 years old and she is still very kitten-like in her behaviour, and I want her to stay young. I want her to stay active, obviously, but not at that time of the morning. I don't. It is very, very exhausting. So I've got coffee. My mum, my sister and I are heading to Rochester today, which is a really gorgeous little historic town with some amazing independent shops and things like that there. So we're gonna go do some Christmas shopping, have a mooch around, get a bit soggy I would imagine, but we'll probably grab some lunch and duck into a cafe somewhere or a little restaurant to escape the rain for a while. It's just gonna be a really nice day. It just so happened that we all had the day off today, and that doesn't happen very often, to be honest, especially with my schedule over December. I'm not going to see a lot of them, to be honest. I've got probably about four free days in December, so yeah, it's going to be hard to make time. So we're doing it early this year and trying to get everything in, but I have an appointment to go to first thing, a dermatologist appointment, and we all know I don't have a car at the moment, so they're very kindly dropping me off en route. My sister's just passed her driving test, so she is the designated driver for the day, and yes, she's going to drop me there first very kindly, and then we are going to go on to Rochester. It's going to be very exciting. I will take you with me. I don't know how much I'll be able to film inside the shops, but hopefully I'll get some footage of Rochester itself in its grey rainy day glory. But first of all, I just want to get myself a bit ready. Got quite a few of yesterday's curls left in my hair, and I don't think it's really worth doing too much more to my hair, to be honest, because it's so wet out there. I hear my sister downstairs. I think she's probably close to being... Oh, I've got to go in 20 minutes. Whoops. She's really close to being ready to go. She's going to be tapping her foot like, hello, I offered to drive. I've got to pick myself an outfit. I will show you what I choose. I don't really know what to wear today based on the weather, but something warm because it's cold. And honestly, I keep expecting it to snow. I keep expecting to look out the window and it's snowing instead of raining, but there's still time for that to occur. And I've only got 20 minutes, so I need to hurry myself up, but I'm also going to be cheeky and try and get my sister to drop me at the post office en route, because I've got some vintage packages that I need to get off to some buyers, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna speed up and I'll check back in at some point. So this is the only mirror I've got that's tall enough to show you my outfit in, so excuse the background mess, everybody. This little cape coat jacket is new to me, but it's thrifted. This is from Apricots, and it's just got a little zip up the front and it's quite, got a lot of freedom of movement. It's quite comfortable as well, so this is its first outing. Just wearing a little black turtleneck from New Look, a black jumper over the top of that from H&M. My boots are black kind of riding style boots. Don't know the brand, they are also thrifted, sorry everybody. And this little faux fur head warmer is from a brand called Hawkins, but I picked it up on a stall at a Christmas market a few years back, so just in case anyone's interested, it is Hawkins, the brand. So it doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot to brave the winter weather, but I have got quite a few layers on, everybody. And I'm now running quite late, so I need to get a move on. Let's go. Got my packages to send. This little brown bag is from New Look. Oops, it's pretty old now, but it does the trick. And these gloves are from Accessorize. So we're just going to have coffee and lunch here at the Quills, and then we are going to go shopping afterwards. I actually forgot to vlog what I had to eat, but I demolished it, so you know it was good. We're going into Baggins. Excuse the strange illumination of my face. We are in traffic. It's pouring with rain, but it's feeling nice and cozy. We're heading home to probably make some hot chocolate or coffees or something to warm us up a little bit, because it did get cold in Rochester towards the end there, and maybe to watch a Christmas film this evening. Hi puppy! Hi Luna! Hi darling! Oh, you brought me a toy? Oh my goodness, you love Edie! Do you love Edie? Do you love her? Just making Edie and I a little hot chocolate. Okay, these umbrellas are now my plan for the next portion of the evening. Let me explain. I'm teaching a number to Singing in the Rain for a musical theatre class I teach on a Tuesday, and I've been painting these umbrellas to match their costumes, which are quite bright and colourful, and my boss and I had the idea that it would be really cool if the colour of their costume matched the umbrellas, so I've been painting colourful raindrops onto the umbrellas. And also, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but I've added tiny silver raindrops and silver glitter onto the umbrellas, which I thought looked really effective, and I thought it was going to catch the lights, the stage lights, and kind of glimmer, which I think it will. However, when I had rehearsals with them last Tuesday, by the end of the rehearsals the floor was covered in tiny silver raindrops that peeled off of the umbrella. So I need to try and figure out a way to seal the raindrops on, essentially. And I also have a couple of umbrellas actually left to paint, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour or so. I think I'm going to stick a Christmas movie on, probably Home Alone, and maybe I will time-lapse painting the umbrellas. They do look quite cool and quite effective when they're done, but it does take a bit of time. I think I've got a pretty good match for the first colour of the umbrella I need to paint. The second one is a blue colour, but this is the closest blue I have to it, so I might have to do some mixing. Hello everybody, you joined me on a Wednesday afternoon on the way to a gig. I didn't film anything yesterday because I was just finishing off making props to teach, and I didn't film anything this morning because there were about 12 people re-tarring the road directly outside my house, and the noise was absolutely unbearable, so I didn't think you would want that in my vlog, but this is the content you want anyway. We are en route to a gig, and I say we, I am with my uncle PJ. We are heading off to quite a fancy nursing / residential home this afternoon for our gig to do some Christmas songs and some jazz music, and then later on this afternoon I'm meeting my mum and my friend Alice, and we're going to be doing a wreath making course, so definitely going to take you along to that, get nice and festive. I'm really looking forward to it actually. I love hanging the wreath on our door every year, and yeah, I'm going to see if I can get some footage from our gig, but I'm not too sure because of resident confidentiality and things like that, but you never know, might be able to get some footage, fingers crossed. So it's about 5 o'clock now, the gig is over. I didn't manage to get any footage, unfortunately. It was a little bit difficult to film in there, but there were people taking photos and videos who work at the home, so I'm wondering if I can steal some. If I have, you will have already seen the footage inserted. If I haven't, I'm really sorry everybody, but I will definitely get some footage from the wreath making course this evening. However, I'm running a couple of hours early, and just around the corner from where the course is taking place is my granddad's house, so I've stopped into his to change and to have a cup of tea and a natter with him before I go to the course this evening. That's my granddad. He's making me dinner. He's lovely. Love you, granddad.
There's things there to hang, so you can hang through the middle of your wreath. I'll show you a bow.
She makes them really cool. Okay, watch the bow because we couldn't get this right last year.
Did you pre-make them for us this year?
If you put down then you go through the middle.
That's one of the cool things about it.
As we're only around the corner from my granddad's house, we're now going to drop him off a wreath for his door because he doesn't hang any decorations, so I think it'll be really nice for him to have a wreath up.
That's beautiful, that isn't it?
I made this
I've still got your cup here, look.
Yay! Good morning everybody, it's a bright and sunny Friday as we are speaking. I have an earlier gig this morning. It starts at 11 o'clock in Ashford, so I'm up earlier than normal en route to meet PJ, who's picking me up with coffee because It's a bit earlier than I would like to have got going this morning. Sorry about the sun, everybody. It is beautiful, however, so I'm not complaining about the sun. It's a bit of a rush around day today because as soon as I get back from my gig, I am prepping to teach. So teaching this evening is my last night of teaching of the year. So yeah, gotta make sure I am organised today and get myself together. I think I've got about an hour in between my gig and teaching. So yeah. And I didn't start my vlog at home this morning because they are still doing roadworks where I live and it's been a noisy nightmare. So anyway, let's get going.
And there's a gift.
Ta-da! So I'm back home now from this morning's gig. I've got about 50 minutes until I have to leave. I need to eat some lunch, I need to write some Christmas cards, wrap some presents for the other teachers that I work with, and make myself look marginally festive because it's my last day of term today and I like to look festive for the last day of term. Decided I'm going to teach wearing my reindeer slippers tonight because I don't think you get much more festive than that. Okay, I'm ready to write some cards and wrap some presents. Finished! Okay, by some miracle I got everything done. I've now got about 5 minutes until my friend is picking me up to go and teach this evening. So I'm going to scoff some food and then go and meet her in the car park. Hi friend!
You got a Christmas hat on.
I have! This is the song I'm going to be teaching tonight. This is She Daisy's version of Deck the Halls, and it's got a little bit of a creepy vibe at the beginning, so I might do a little Santa's Workshop Broken Doll number for them. And very coincidentally, I've just been given a Deck the Halls Christmas card from one of my students, which feels super appropriate. Right everyone, it's quite a bit later in the evening now. It's 8:30 and I've just got home from my last day of teaching the entire year, which let me tell you is such a good feeling, especially when I've got so many gigs coming up. I feel like I want to just be saving my voice and doing as little singing as possible, which when you teach is really, really difficult, especially with singing groups and musical theatre. Obviously, it was really weird because I left and said see you all next year, which I just think is the strangest thing in the world. It will never stop being weird to me that at the end of term you don't see people until next year. That's absolutely mad. Anyway, I've got a really chill evening now. I'm actually going to have nacho night. I'm going to make myself some nachos and then I need to redo my nails because I was using a really heavy duty adhesive glue to make props when I first got to work today, and it's literally melted and corroded my nail polish. So yeah, I need to get the rest of that off because it looks absolutely horrendous. And tomorrow morning I have a gig that starts at around 11 or 12 I think. So yeah, I want to look a bit more presentable for that. But also when I'm hefting a lot of gear around like I do, I want my nails to be nice and strong and protected as well. So yeah, definitely going to be doing nails as my last thing tonight, probably while watching a Christmas movie. Morning everybody, it's Saturday about 11:43, which means I have to leave in about 15 minutes, so I need to get my skates on. Just finished doing my hair and makeup. I'll do my lipstick in the car to give my lip balm a chance to soak in and hydrate me a little bit more. I've been listening to this audiobook while I get ready called Inner Holidays, and it is just such a feel-good festive little audiobook. So if you're looking for something to listen to or read yourself over December, I thoroughly recommend. I'm off to perform at the local Alzheimer's Society Christmas lunch this morning. This is an annual gig. We literally have been doing it for, I want to say about 7 years, but it actually might be longer. I was really young when we first started doing it, probably about 19. So yeah, it's a tradition at this point. And then where the gig is actually located is right around the corner from a really big Christmas tree farm that we used to visit when we were kids. And so my whole family are actually going to pick me up from the gig, and then we're going to go to the Christmas tree farm and get all of our Christmas trees. So yeah, that's a nice festive day plan today. And unlike the last couple of days that I've been vlogging, I know I'm gonna get some footage from this gig because they always let me film every year, so I will definitely be inserting some footage of us performing today, so stay tuned for a lot of festivity. In the back of the car, we are on our way to the Christmas tree farm. My family has just picked me up. It's going to be so muddy there, I think, because it's been raining all morning, but super festive. Which one? It is quite a nice looking tree. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get to that. ended up getting a small tree as well, but the only way to get it in the car was to actually put it in the car and slide it through the seats with the seats down. So me and the tree are riding in the back seat. It's bigger than I remember picking up at the Christmas tree farm, but I think I need to trim some branches off the bottom first. The branches are pretty close around the bottom, but I'm going to keep them in case I want to do some more garland decoration anywhere. Yeah, like this. It's not, oops, put it on my phone. Changed my mind. I think I like it better over in this corner by the banister because I got the twinkle lights behind too, but also it's just a little bit more tucked out of the way. I have this beautiful tree topper that I bought from Etsy. I can't remember the name of the shop, but I think it was only last year or the year before. So if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box of this video. What do you think? Hey Molly. What is the fascination that you can actually get to the banister? Hello, darling. That's nice. What a nice place to lay. I think I'm going to end this vlog here, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and coming along with me in what has been a very realistic, hectic, but festive week of my life. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, all that jazz. I'm planning more festive content before the month is out, but I'm not too sure what yet. So if you've got any ideas or anything that you'd like to see in particular, please leave it in the comments box below. Anything that I've mentioned, any small businesses, will be linked in the box below as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you are having a very merry festive December. Until next time, bye everyone.